If you watched the recent inaugural parade, you probably recall a group of smartly uniformed young men with military bearing riding horses that shone like black satin. That was the famous Black Horse Troop of Culver Military Academy, one of the fine schools offering junior ROTC training to its cadets. Dating back to 1897, the Black Horse Troop is the one remaining mounted cavalry squadron in the United States, whose reputation equals that of any mounted parade unit in the country. In Culver, Indiana, our reporter, Sergeant Major Donald Cosgrove, gets the story of the Black Horse Troop from Colonel Gerald J. Graham.
In front of me, behind me, and in fact all around me, are 136 beautiful black horses. These horses make up what is known as the Black Horse Troop here at Culver Military Academy in Culver, Indiana. Just as the United States Military Academy at West Point has its Master of the Sword, well, here at Culver Military Academy, they have the Director of the Department of Horsemanship, and this is Colonel Gerald J. Graham. Colonel, we mentioned the Black Horse Troop of Culver Military Academy. Just when did all of this begin?
Well, Culver Military Academy was founded in 1894, and 3 years later, in 1897, the Black Horse Troop came into existence.
Do you ever take part in any special events, not only here at the Academy, but around the country?
Yes, the Black Horse Troop is in great demand all over the country for exhibitions. We have an exhibition unit within the Black Horse Troop known as the Lancer Platoon. It's a musical ride made up of 26 boys going through about a 15-minute ride accompanied by our band.
Have you ever performed before any great dignitaries?
Yes, on many occasions, dating as far back as 1917, 1918. General Foch, the great French general, was in Indianapolis, Indiana for some occasion, and his personal escort was the members of the Black Horse Troop. More recently, we took 90 horses to Washington, D.C. for the inaugural parade. Prior to that, we were in President Eisenhower's inaugural parade, and on many other occasions, we have been the personal escort of presidents and dignitaries.
Now, will you tell me what is the average age of the boy who comes into your horsemanship class?
Well, since Culver is a college preparatory school, these boys come into us in their freshman year, which is normally 14 years of age. When they finish the Black Horse Troop after 4 years, they are normally 17 years of age.
For a boy who is going on to pursue a military career, do you feel that this training is going to help him in any way?
Yes, definitely. I compare it with the feeling of the Department of the Army back in the horse cavalry days prior to World War II. I believe their feeling was that the association that the cavalrymen had with their horses, playing polo and jumping and exhibitions of that type, trained a man to make quick decisions, to be bold, to be aggressive, and many other of the attributes of a cavalryman or a soldier.
Have any of the graduates of Culver Military Academy who have taken horsemanship gone on to bigger and better things in this field?
Oh, yes. A great many of them have gone on into a great many horse activities in civilian life. We are real proud of one of our recent graduates, Bill Robertson, who is a member of the United States Olympic horsemanship team. He is a recent graduate of the Black Horse Troop.
Now, Colonel, very briefly, let's find out something about your background. Just when did you become interested in horsemanship?
Well, I started off in 1928 as a member of the Old Horse Cavalry, and I continued with the Horse Cavalry until 1941, when the cavalry was changed over into other branches of the service. I went overseas to the Pacific Theater with this anti-aircraft outfit. Shortly afterwards, I was transferred into General Douglas MacArthur's headquarters in command of his advanced echelon, in which capacity I served for quite a while until I was made one of his aides.
Do you know if the general was ever interested in horsemanship?
Well, yes, I have heard and read many interesting things about his experiences as a young lieutenant down in Mexico and other places. And as a cadet, I believe he was quite an enthusiastic horseman.
Colonel, thank you very much for giving our Army Hour listeners around the world a very interesting horse story, and one that still bears quite a few ties with the United States Army. And now from here at Culver Military Academy in Culver, Indiana, this is Department of the Army radio correspondent Sergeant Major Donald Cosgrove returning you to the Army Hour in Washington, D.C.